the Arabic-speaking spokesman for the IDF on Twitter a couple of hours ago now issued these evacuation orders for the southern suburbs of Beirut, which have been known in the past as Hezbollah strongholds, and areas which have been bombarded overnight in the past few days and in previous wars. You can probably see a little bit of smoke behind me in the background. Those are those southern suburbs. That's smoke from previous bombings still smouldering. But after this big evacuation warning, we have seen scenes of panic on the streets of Beirut. There have been traffic jams for the last couple of hours throughout the city, people blaring their horns, others abandoning their cars, leaving on foot with just a couple of bags of belongings in their hands. People really terrified of what they fear is a big Israeli strike coming for these southern suburbs. So up until now, we had seen people in those areas not leaving their homes, saying that they had nowhere to go. You know, the prices of rentals in Beirut is really high, and a lot of people from particularly poorer areas haven't been able to feel that they can afford to get away. But this afternoon, where we've seen fear on the streets, people terrified, trying to get away as far as they can, as quickly as they can.
And do you think that suggests they think that this is really going to be a prolonged conflict?
Yeah, I've been speaking to people about that today, what their fears are for the future, the coming days, perhaps weeks, even longer here in Lebanon. And there's a certain amount of people have become used to some extent to airstrikes, to hearing the noise of drones circling above them, to nightly explosions. But when they think ahead to what could come next, there's a ground offensive underway in southern Lebanon with Israeli troops on the ground. Israel has said that they want to create a buffer zone in southern Lebanon, which, you know, is something that hasn't existed for decades now, but in the past was the reality in southern Lebanon. And people are perhaps bracing themselves to this becoming perhaps part of their new reality of a prolonged conflict, especially in the south of the Litani River there. And so, yeah, fears, anxiety around that here running very high.